Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today's video is in part of 15 days SQL series that is completed, and today we have to cover as advanced window functions in SQL. So mainly in this video we had to cover as mainly like advanced window functions in SQL, focusing on functions like lag, lead, first value, last value, as well as ranking functions like row number, rank, and dense rank. So these functions are extremely useful for analyzing financial or time series data, calculating trends, or ranking datasets. So this is the main use of this video. So let's look into the first what are all the functions we had to cover in this one. So let's introduction to advanced window functions, first one. So in this one, mainly the window functions operate or a set of rows related to the current row defined by a partition by or order by clause. So mainly partition by or order by clause, and sometimes partition by and order by clause. So they don't collapse rows like aggregate functions, but instead to return a value for each row while considering the window frame. So mainly functions to cover as first one as the lag function. So this lag function is mainly access the data from the previous row. So lead function called as to access the data from the next row. And first value. First value is it returns the first value in a window frame. Last value, it returns the last value in a window frame. Ranking functions. So ranking functions are mainly three we have to cover. One is the row number, second one rank, third one dense rank. So for this relating, we have to create some tables. So the sample tables I am creating, like first one as the sales data table. So in this mainly we will create a table called as sales data to track daily sales, and another table called as employees to showcase ranking functions. So these examples will demonstrate the use of window functions in practical scenarios. Okay, so let's look into the sales table. So in sales table, we have created as a sales data. So for this sales data, I am considering as the sales ID, that is a primary key, sales date, sales amount, product name, and insert the data. Similarly, look into employees table. So for employees table, I considered as employee ID, employee name, department, salary, and insert the data. Now we'll look into using lag and lead functions, first one. So first we'll consider as lag function example. So generally, lag function allows you to access the data from the previous row. Okay. So in this case, we will compare the sales amount of each day with the previous day sales. So let's look into the example. First of all, select from, I'm considering the table name called as the sales data. Sales data. Okay. Now for the select part, I want sales date, and sales amount. Now I will apply with the lag function with sales amount. So lag of. Now here I will apply with sales amount. So lag of sales amount and the position. So position is lag of sales amount comma 1. So it returns the sales amount from the previous row, that is previous day. So I am mentioning comma 1. Okay. Now I will apply with the over clause. Over order by sales date. So date wise, we have to order by the sales date as. So this one we'll consider as previous day sales. Okay. Now, so we get the previous sales, previous day sales. Now we have to calculate the sales difference. So sales difference called as sales amount minus previous day sales. So let's say consider as sales amount minus previous day sales called as, this is the previous day sales. So sales amount minus this one as sales difference. Okay. So now I will get the one column as previous day sales, one column as sales difference. Let's look into this one. Let's see the output. I'm getting sales date, sales amount, previous day sales. So for example, if you look into 500, so first then is previous day sales null. Next second row 700, previous day sales 500. Now we look into sales difference. So sales difference called as 700 minus previous day sales 200, 600 minus 700 minus 100. Okay. So like this way we had to calculate the previous day sales. So mainly lag of sales amount comma 1. So it returns the sales amount from the previous row, that is previous day. And we calculate the sales difference. So that is we calculate the difference between the current day sales and the previous day sales using sales amount minus lag function. Right. Next one is the lead function. So lead function works similarly to lag function, but instead of accessing the previous rows, it accesses the future rows. Future rows means that is the next row. So it calculates, let's take the scenario. So let's calculate the let's calculate the sales amount of the next day for comparison. Okay. So for that, I will consider as the same thing. I will remove the sales difference. This is we not required. And here I will apply as the lead. So lead of sales amount comma 1 over order by sale date. So this one we call as next day sales. Okay. So let's execute this part. We'll know the next day sales from comma. Okay. So I'm getting the next day sales. So sale date, sales amount. So if you observe the sale amount, for example, sale date 24 January 1, 500. The next day sale is 700. So here I am the next column, I am getting the next day sale 700. For example, 900. The next day sale is null. So null. Okay. So this way we'll get the next day sales, that by using lead, that is to return the sale amount for the next row or next day. Next, the other functions called as the first value and last value function. So let's look into first value function example. So first value returns the first value in a specified window frame. So in this example, we will retrieve the first sales amount recorded in the data set. Okay. So I will copy this entire thing because small changes only I will do. So first two columns, sales date and sales amount, I will keep as usual. Okay. And I'll remove the lead function and apply with first value. Okay. Now in this first value, there is no position number. So direct will apply with the sales amount over order by sales date. So this one as first sales, not first day, first sales. Okay. So within the data set, we'll get the first sales. So for example, here, if you look into January 500. So first sales called as 500. So all the rows will get the 500. So this is the first sales. Similarly, we'll get the last sales. So let's copy the same thing. Apply with the last value. Last value. And we'll write the last sales. Okay. And for the last sales, small changes we have to apply here. Okay. So that is sales date rows between unbounded preceding and unbounded following. Okay. So this is the unbounded preceding values. We will get the last value. Okay. So let's execute this part. See, I'm getting the last sales is 900. So each and every row, I will get the last sales called as the 900. Okay. Next, follow up with the ranking functions. So in these ranking functions, we'll explain as row number, rank, and dense rank. So first of all, we'll get the row number. So row number function is mainly the row number function assigns a unique sequential integer to rows within a partition. So for example, I'll copy this data and or else okay, let's write from the starting point. I think we'll apply with the from employees table. Employees table. Okay. So for this employees table, I want to get the first EMP name, comma, department, comma, salary, comma. Now I will apply with the row number. So row number. Okay. So for this row number, apply with over class. Over. So now within the over class, I will apply with the partition by and order by also. So partition by department wise, order by salary wise. So let's write the partition by department, order by salary. So this salary I will apply as the descending order. Okay. As let's call as the like rank or row number. Okay. So let's execute this one. I am getting the rank called as each and every department wise partition. Okay. So for example, if you look into department finance, so finance has two employees. Okay. So those two employees rank is 1 and 2, descending order wise salary. Similarly, HR. Similarly, sales. Okay, right. So mainly in this row number is the row number assigns a unique number to each employee ranked by their salary within each department. Next, to rank example, let's copy the same thing. Instead of row number, I will write as rank, and similar these three columns: employee name, department, and salary. Rank or partition by department, order by salary, DESC as rank. Okay, so let's execute this one and see the result. So I am getting the partition by department wise, I am getting the rank. So if you ask the what is the difference of row number and rank, so mainly so rank is gives the same rank to employees with the same salary, but skips to the rank next rank. For example, uh, if we get with the 75,000, 75,000, we'll give the same rank, but it will skip the next rank. Okay, so that is mainly the rank function gives the same rank to employees with the same salary, but skips to the next rank. Okay, so but in row number it will assign as the unique number. So each and every if the same salary also, it will give us different rank, different number. Like it's not a rank, it's a row number. Next, we'll see the dense rank. So dense rank is dense rank. Okay, so dense rank or partition by department, salary, descending order. So this one we'll call as dense rank. Now, so if you observe this one here, for example, in this case, so we are getting the same result. But what is the difference of dense rank called as mainly? So dense ranks employees with the same salary without skipping the ranks. If the same salary, it is not skipping the rank. Okay, without skipping the rank. Right. So this is the row number, rank, dense rank. Now let's see one scenario, that is combining window functions in real world scenarios. So mainly let's combine these window functions in a more complex scenario to show the power of SQLs, that is in the analytical capabilities. So let's say take an example called as the employee salary trends over time. So let's assume we have salary data for employees that changes over time, and we want to track the differences in salary over time using lag function and lead function. So for example, I will write as select from employees. Okay, now I want to display first employee name and salary. So these two by default we had to show. Okay, now I want to get the previous salary. So previous salary called as I had to apply with the lag of salary over partition by employee name, order by salary. Okay, so if I am not mentioned descending order, by default it will take as ascending order as previous salary. Previous salary. One thing we'll do, we have, okay, let's look into this one. I think we'll get the null value of this one because of we are partitioned by employee name. So employee names are, all these employee names are unique. Okay. So that is the reason we'll get the null. So if I remove this partition by, okay, now we'll get the some value. Okay. If you look into this one, previous salary. So salary called as 50,000. The previous salary is null. 55, previous salary is 50. 60, previous salary is 55, like this. Now, similarly, we'll write as lead, L-E-A-D, of remaining thing is same. Okay. And one more thing we'll write as salary difference. So salary difference called as salary minus lag of this one. And I will remove this part. Okay. This one as salary difference. So this one, previous salary called as the next salary. Okay. Now I will execute this part. Sorry. Next query, new query. Okay. Execute keyword as previous salary, two keywords. Okay. Now, okay. So now I am getting the previous salary. Already we know. Next salary called as, for example, 50,000. Next salary is 55. Okay. Next salary difference. 50,000 minus null. 55 minus 50, 5,000. Okay. So this is the salary difference. Previous salary and next salary and salary difference. Okay. So this is the query to track the changes in employee salaries by comparing current salary to the previous and next salary. Okay. So overall summary is mainly in this video. The main key concepts are covered as in this video: lag and lead functions to access previous and next row values, first value, last value for retrieving the first and last values within a window, row number, rank, and dense rank to rank the data. So this is the three key concepts we have used, and one practical use case in financial analysis, time series data, and ranking employees by salary. Okay. So this is the complete day 17 video. Okay. Lag function, lead function, first value, last value, row number, rank, dense rank. Thank you. Thank you for watching. We'll look into another video, another advanced SQL functions. Okay. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Thank you. Thank you for watching.